Hello children. Last time I had sent you the video on measurement and I had also sent you the chapter on measurement for those boys who haven't got the books as yet. Today I am going to give you a little explanation on measurement. So what is measurement? When you want to know how long something is, when you want to know the length of something, or when you want to know how heavy something is, the weight of an object, or you want to know what is the quantity or amount of liquid in a container or in a vessel. To calculate the length, the weight and the quantity, we measure, right? So calculating the length, the weight and the quantity is known as measurement. Nowadays we have many instruments to measure, like you have a ruler to measure the length and many other instruments like that. But in olden times people had no instruments to measure. So what did they do? They used their own body parts, right? For example, in your book it's given to measure length they used their hand. The distance from here till here was called the hand span. Then for longer lengths they used cubit. The distance from here till here was called a cubit. And they also used their feet, which was called foot span, right? But these units were called as or known as non-standard units. They were not standard units. Now why were they called non-standard units? Because when different people measured the same thing, for example, I am measuring this book with my hand, it is coming to about 1.5 hand spans. But when you will measure with your own hand, it might be a little more, maybe 2 hand spans. Why? Because your hand is smaller than my hand. So different people, the body parts were of different sizes. So that is why when different people measured the same thing, the result was different. So this was called as non-standard unit. So the people later on developed some standard units so that when we measured or different people measured the same thing, then the result should come the same, right? For example, for length, we had the standard unit as meter or centimeter, right? Now centimeter, in the video you must have seen which I had sent you last time, on a scale you measure in centimeters. So for smaller lengths you use the unit centimeter, and for a little longer lengths you use the unit meter. And the instruments that we use to measure length nowadays are the ruler, your ruler, and the measuring tape, and many more are there. Now the next is weight. If you want to measure weight, the standard units that we use are gram and kilograms. For lighter weights we use grams, and for heavier weights we use kilograms. Like your mama must be buying vegetables, no? She must be saying, oh, give me 2 kilograms of potatoes, 2 kg potatoes, 2 kg onions, right? 1 kg of tomatoes. So for heavier things we use kilograms or kgs, and for lighter objects we use grams. And what instrument do we use to measure weight? You must have seen that vegetable vendor. He uses a common balance, right? He puts weight which has a rod. He holds it in the center, 2 pans, on one of which he puts the weight, and the other he puts the vegetables and all. So that is the common balance, right? And nowadays we have electronic balances also. So this is the instrument used to measure the weight. Next is the capacity. Now what is capacity? Capacity is the quantity of water or quantity of liquid which any vessel can hold. Vessel means the container. Container can be any, maybe a bottle, maybe a glass or anything. So the capacity is how much water that container can hold, right? Now to measure the capacity, we use the units liter and milliliter. For smaller quantities, smaller amount of liquids, we use milliliter, and for larger amounts we use liter. And to measure the quantity we use measuring cylinders. Here you can see I have drawn a little bit measuring cylinders and measuring cans. You must have seen this measuring can either in petrol pumps or your milkman must be having. Nowadays you buy milk in packets, but the milkman which comes on cycles also still nowadays they have these measuring cans and a little different ones also. So these are used to measure the liquids. Now liquids like milk, oil, water, right? Then we have the measurement of time. How do you measure time? We look at a clock. We see the clock for time, and the units of time are hours, minutes and seconds. I think you all must be knowing it. So now smallest unit is second, right? So how many seconds, after seconds come the minute. So how many seconds make up 1 minute? 60. 60 seconds make up 1 minute, and then after minute comes the hours. Similarly, 60 minutes make 1 hour, right? Then we have temperature. Temperature is how hot or how cold the body is, the weather is, right? So, and how do we measure temperature? We measure temperature with a thermometer. So nowadays we have digital thermometers on which you directly get the number, and we also have mercury thermometers, right? Now the unit of measuring temperature is centigrade scale or Fahrenheit scale. Now these two scales are used to measure the temperature. So I think this much was there in your chapter. You read the chapter once again so that you are thorough with it, right? And I'll be sending you the question answers. You just copy them, write them down in your science sheet, and I think you must have written down the syllabus by now and colored it nicely, right? So question answers and the exercises that are given at the back of the chapter, like fill in the blanks, all of that you do it in the copy itself, correct? And if there are any more objective questions, I will send that time and again, right? That's all for today, boys. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.